Annyeonghaseyo. I'm Demarchlier.
I'm Arielle.
And we're
Soju for Two.
Okay, so the next we're going to be doing a review of Miss Ripley, and this was a pretty recent drama that just came out in 2011.
Okay, so the characters, so we have Lee Da-hae plays Young Mi-ri, Park Yoo-chun plays Song Yoo-hyun, Kim Sung-woo plays Young Myung-hoon, and Kang Hee-young plays Moon Hee-ju.
Okay, so with this one, right away, I mean, we came to this, you can see obviously why most people would want to watch this is Park Yoo-chun from JYJ. But that's the main reason for coming to this. But then we, the main female lead who played Mi-ri, we actually had seen that character in My Girl. And that was several years ago. I mean, over 6 years ago now. And we feel like right away when I started watching this, and I was like, is that the same girl? I think she has like a lifestyle change in her personal life because she looks like a beauty queen
in this. I think she's aging backwards.
And becoming like Miss Korea or something because she looks so gorgeous in this. And so she's the main character. And I'm gonna say she's beautiful in this, but sort of like really like a viper. I mean, I don't think you like her when you're watching this drama. And I mean, maybe until the very end she becomes a little more likable. But it's so strange for me to have the main female lead not be likable. And in like a good, in the sense that she's a good actress, so she's making you not like her. But really sort of a negative character. And then the main male lead, obviously, so we have Yohun, which is Yoo-chun from JYJ, and then there's an older male as well. And there's sort of the both of men who love her. So yeah, going into like chemistry and love triangle. So the chemistry here is like we have the younger chemistry of sort of the almost innocent love with Yoo-chun's character and Mi-ri, and then sort of the like more mature sort of second relationship love with the older guy and Mi-ri.
Yeah.
And what were you saying?
No, I was just sort of thinking, like, the hard part for me was with this love triangle. Like, I just can't picture the same woman loving both Yoo-chun and the older man who, I'm sorry, we don't remember which one his name is on here. It just, for me, I couldn't really get past that so much because I really just, like, loved Yoo-chun's character right from the beginning. As soon as they hit each other in the hallway, I was like,
the chemistry is interesting because she's so manipulative,
and she's a really great actress. Yeah, actually, it's a funny thing about this. Her character kind of reminds me of her character from My Girl, in like some ways that she's like sort of
does
fighting
whatever she has to do.
Yeah, fighting to like survive. But so you like her in that reason. But there's something about her that's so difficult to like this because she's manipulating everyone,
and it's really like a sexual manipulation. Which is sort of un-Korean to me because it's almost like she's sleeping. I mean, she was sleeping with the older man, and talking about that, like, and then also playing with Yoo-chun at the same time is really, and like, we really don't have any sort of like kisses between her and Yoo-chun. I mean, it's very innocent with them, and then yet she's having this like really, sexual relationship with this older guy, and it's very like, you just feel kind of awkward about it as watching it. And I mean, I feel like it was done well. So when we talk about mistaken identity, misunderstanding,
clearly,
that's the drama here. I mean, so the whole idea is that she is goes to an orphanage at a really young age. Her mother sort of gives up on her father dies, and then you have so she sort of is fighting constantly. She's beautiful, and this is why she was put into like what she was in Japan.
Host.
She was doing like, I mean, to me it seemed like a bar girl in Korea, but maybe like worse in Japan. And then she sort of does all these things, whatever she has to survive. And then she sort of lies a lot. And, these lies really kind of catch up to her as a character. And then the misunderstanding is with who's her mother. And I think that's the thing. That's why you watch this drama. I mean, it's really interesting. And again, the Korean topic of incest
is always broached.
Why not?
It's so crazy. There's always something with incest.
Yeah.
Reminds me a lot of Bad Guy in that way. Like there's so much drama going on, and then there's incest. It's like,
and that's sort of like really late in the drama that you find out about that. So it's interesting how that question's raised. So bad guy turned good. I mean, I feel like it's not a guy who's bad here. It's her. So she's the bad guy who turns good at the last moment almost. Yeah. And you watch sort of the whole drama, and you don't have a lot of compassion for her. I mean, I feel like you feel bad about her situation, but she's sort of playing people, and you feel like she could do this differently, Yeah,
you feel like it could have been done differently, but that's why it's so good, because you like keep watching, you want to see what's going to happen. So piggyback ride?
Not really.
No.
Kisses, okay, so we like we said, there's, intense, like, sort of sexual relationship with the older man, and then a really sort of innocent relationship with Yoo-chun. So, yeah, I mean, the kisses are...
I feel like we wanted it to be reversed.
Yeah.
Or I just could not get past, like, I mean, the older guy was a really good actor.
Yeah,
but,
and we liked him. I mean, we actually grew on.
He was really likable.
We felt really bad for him.
But I was just like, you have Yu Chun in this episode. Yeah. Why is there nothing really romantic happening?
And we know she likes him towards the end. So in the beginning, she doesn't like him as much, but towards the end, she starts to sort of like him, and still,
it's very difficult. Fashion.
Okay,
so the red dress. I mean, so she has some beautiful clothing. Mm-hmm. Again, it's another one where she's very poor, but somehow she has really beautiful wardrobe.
I think anything would look good on her. Yeah, and My Girl, I feel like we didn't get to see her really look, stand out.
It was like that Full House sort of thing. Like, the outfits were, like, cute, but they weren't great.
More cutesy and, like, weird hair and stuff like that. Whereas this, like, even just her regular clothing, she looked like
supermodel. Yeah.
So, and the red dress was amazing.
Gorgeous.
And she was only in it for, like, an hour. Like, no time at all, obviously in the drama time. So, yeah, that was really cool.
Music? I don't remember the music. I'm not sure if JYJ had a song for this. I mean,
they probably did.
Might have, but I'm not really sure. I don't remember the music being that big of a deal.
Okay, so rating this. I mean, I give this a 7.5. All right, and I think that I give this a 7.5 because though I kind of wanted to keep seeing what happens with this drama, the sort of lack of Yu Chun getting becoming a really main guy for me, being the main male lead. I mean, he was the male lead, but I think that something gets lost in there for me. And I think that the romance doesn't really get explored. She's not likable. I mean, she acted it well, but would I watch this drama again? Probably not. So I think that's sort of where I'm going to have to go with it.
I think I'll give it an 8. I'll give it a little more because I was sort of I enjoyed the characters. I thought the acting was really good, and Yu Chun was in it, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I mean, he did do a good job in this, and I think that maybe you got to see more of his acting skills with this than, like, Sun Kun Kwan, because, like, that he's really
very, like, stone-faced, yeah. And he has a new drama coming out, Rooftop Prince, I think, which we're definitely going to be reviewing.
Or Attic Prince, I think, as well, or something.
Something like similar to that. So we'll get to that. That'll definitely be coming up soon. Yeah. So if you like Yu Chun, we'll have more coming up.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys.